one and all present here. Myself is PRAMOD KUMAR. I'm doing my research in education, and today I'm presenting a topic analyzing the effectiveness of modern technology in teaching and learning process in schools, from Gurukul system of education to online education system. Can remember, and the changes here. The technology is leading. Technology is, we can say, is God's gift. Can experience. Without technology, we can't do anything. Here itself, we can see that. And another thing is, it is very difficult to teach or impart instruction to the new generation with the textbooks alone. And as you know, we are standing in front of heterogeneous students of different learning capabilities. So we have to adopt, or we have to change the methodology or the pedagogical approach. Or a good teacher inspire the hope and ignite the mind or imagination. And you can say, instill the love of learning of children or the students. And so, due to this, we develop the skill of the children and the teacher also. Through this, they are developing their confidence, self-esteem, leadership skill, and so on. And I would like to point out, see, the pedagogical approach to teaching with technology, trends in educational technology that will have a major impact in 2023 onwards. So in our new education policy, or the national education policy, all over India, we are all trying for that. So the technology and its effects on students and the academic achievements and motivation. How is technology influencing changes in education system, and the perspectives on technological resources and learning productive classroom practices. Effective teacher and their professional development. So I would like to give 9 points. The top trends in education technology is, the collaborative learning outside the classroom environment, social media in learning, and interactivity in classroom, data management and analysis, and immersive learning with augmented reality and virtual reality, AR and VR, and gamification in education, online data and cyber security, and personalized learning. That is computer. We can measure the 360 degrees of a particular child about his learning abilities, etc. So in this connection, nowadays, artificial intelligence, that is also playing an important role. Since the beginning of 1980s and until recently, educational applications of artificial intelligence have mainly focused on the knowledge-based approach. The most prominent line of research has been concerned with intelligent tutoring system. So these systems have traditionally used the knowledge-based approach, now commonly known, and they have been successful mainly in relatively limited and unambiguous domains. As student behavior and learning can also be monitored in ITS environment in great detail, intelligent tutoring environments have also been an important source. So the God's gift is technology, I told. It may be the greatest of God's gift after the gift of our life. Certainly, technology has altered our way of life all over the world. It has affected many aspects of existence and reshaped the life. In recent years, the past inherent and wireless communication technology revolution has led to the development of several interactive media networks. Now, the literature review. The study aims to propose a new approach to the contributions of neuroeducating professionals in the field of emotion management and motivational process that help to prevent meaningful learning for students to optimize their work. 146 articles were included for final synthesis based on specific inclusion and the exclusion criteria of originally discovered 2,656 publications during this period, that is in between 2007 and 2018. This research examines students in order to get insight into digital learning and carries out questionnaire inquiries. The study topics for educational research are chosen in total 116 students in 4 courses. Research finding that the digital learning has better results than traditional learning on motivation for learning. Better perspective effects on learning, and motivation for learning has significantly better effects, and it is also, we can say, the intelligent tutoring system. Now, research design, population and sampling, instrument, data collection procedure, data analysis, etc. through t-test. So the quantitative technique for collecting the data, analyzing the data from the interviews was used in the study. Before distributing the questionnaire to the target population, the researchers prepared the questionnaire. A few parts of the questionnaire were particularly developed to meet study goals with respect to ICT integration effective in the learning of students and successful ICT integration components at the Indian public school. The questionnaire was thus provided so that the responders could receive the information. So similarly, the population and sampling, then the instruments, data collection, procedure, data analysis process, etc. Now, we'll come to the conclusion of the result. Here we were providing 2 tables. Providing demographic results when an age of 25 is 4%, and the age of 26 to 35, 64%, and the age of 64%, and 35 to 45% years of age is 27%, and the age of 46 to 55 is 3%, and the age And this figure is shown as a percentage of 4%, and the age of 3% is 45% and 55%. Gender is found to be 25% of females and 25% of 25% males and 25% of females also. Here we are doing, gender, experience, ethnicity, teaching experience, subject taught, then type of school, school area, and similarly the preference of teaching style and ability to handling ICT equipments and all. Then we took two questions. The research question, that is, what are the perceptions of implementing ICT tools in teaching and learning in the classroom among school teachers? And the second one is, to what extent do teachers use ICT tools in teaching and learning in the classrooms? And to the conclusion, the study shows that the students agree with the help of digital learning in the field. The increased learning time for pupils with digital learning improves learning performance comparatively. The findings shows that the average level of perception in school teachers in implementing ICT tools in the classroom shows high levels of challenges in the ICT tools in the education and learning of teachers in the classroom, and the recognition of the efficiency of ICT tools in support of teaching and training. Research findings indicate that instructors still remark on the obstacle in the introduction of teaching and learning ICT technologies in schools. As the study indicates, however, the more instructors have utilized classroom teaching, the software, computers to display or show the pupil instances. I also like to utilize the computer to obtain and monitor the students' outcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Or limitation in the ICT
Sir. Sir. Some of the schools, or that depends upon the area. Our old points are again recollecting. Yeah, reach, sir. Maybe poverty or accessibility. This, Wi-Fi problem, and so many things to come, especially for in remote areas. So that is a problem, and our government or the management may not be able to provide all facilities due to financial crisis.
Then the students may not be attending patiently.
That is in online classes. It was happening like that. But nowadays it's changing. Everybody is taking interest, and this academic year onwards, we are changing the whole thing. Experiential learning and the learning by doing, enjoyful learning, and so many new. It's all old one, but in a new way we are introducing, and that will be more effective, I think.
The government of Kerala, sir, nowadays we are finding it difficult to put on base because of the shortage of fund, sir, economic strategy, sir, and the major fund revenue have been reported to be spent on education. 78% of the revenue received by the government of Kerala spending on education. Sir. The ICT campus, sir, suppose we are employing one teacher in the Trivandrum, can display all the classes to the entire community in Kerala. We can remove all the teachers, and at least for 5 years we can be a wonderful rich state. Is it, sir, we can send this to the government?
In my personal opinion, that type of teaching is not more effective. The teacher who is standing in front of the children and the proper pedagogical approaches applying by the teacher, that will be more effective to the children.
Eye contact is there.
Yeah, eye contact is there. The personalized learning, personally one-to-one reaction.
Experiential learning tools can be applied only.
Yeah, sir. So otherwise, that can be due to some unavoidable circumstances. Otherwise,
but this is
thank you,
an
sir.
after your first step.
sir.
With one teacher, we can control the entire.
Yeah, that can be, but
Every coin has the two sides.
two sides.
This is one side and the
yeah,
other.
but this thing will be more effective.
Right.
See, we were experiencing this thing during this Corona period. I mean, some of the children, I mean, especially school-going children, they were not attending properly. This is, I mean, everything is open, but the child may be playing outside, isn't it? And the reading and writing skill, these two skill, now one more year we will have to take more concentration for its balance. So they were not doing any reading, continuing their reading habits or writing habits. So that was the main drawback. So the teachers are facing the same problem.
Reading habit, you have to change the policy matters because nowadays the only schools in India, I mean, capacity to create students a lot of reading habits. Only Navodaya school.
Now they are.
Because every student in a month have to read at least 30 books and to give a review of the books read by them. No school is following the system just like these schools.
So in
I experienced my son was in Navodaya school. He already read more than 30,000 books and written a review.
Navodaya school, it's also just like our Kendriya Vidyalayas. It's a boarding school system. But some other schools may be trying for that, but in local area make some differences. That is the thing. Okay, thank you, sir.